Having a pretty rough night? Perfect. So what do we have here? Some things don't quite line up. So, for the record, this interview is being recorded. So, I'm hoping for your collaboration, if you know what I mean. So tell me, one more time, what happened to you that night? Is that so? Right, let me take some notes then. Very important details, please. Tell them to me. Really? What were you up to? Anyone to testify that? Any alibi? That pose you did right there, very interesting. You wouldn't lie to us, right? Well, from what I can tell, there are 3 versions of the story. Pick your favorite. Very interesting. Since you're not really certain of what happened that night, perhaps I can help you regain memory. I have some things to show you. I'm certain that you will enjoy to see them again. Do you know what this is, right? Very interesting footage of you that night. An interesting one that might be quite of a bummer for you, but I'm sure you know what you did that night and what could be on this. You don't? Perhaps I can show you after. Then, let me just wear these so I don't get my fingerprints on this perfect piece of evidence. So, next, we have something uncertain you might remember. We did find it on your truck. Very strange. Oh, you did test your blood. Is that so? So your blood is B positive. This is interesting, as from what I can see, this is not really true. You know, we have all your informations, right? So I wonder who that blood is from. And funny enough, the victim we did find at B positive. Quite interesting. Any lie you could tell me to save yourself? You're not lying to me. Let's pretend that then. Another piece of evidence that you might find quite interesting. Seems that you are into tarot. Only for divination purposes, obviously. But the fun part is, would it find this specific tarot card on the body? So, why is that? You tell me. It's not yours. Are you certain about that? Would it find a tarot deck that is exactly the same as this one in your car? So, that's your excuse. Take note of it. I think my colleagues will find it quite funny. You promise you're telling the truth. The thing is, you told us so many different things that it's difficult to trust your words. Or you did lie when you arrived at this police station. Why lying though? You wanted to protect yourself. Well, it does not seem that now it's serving you. Anything you want to add about this tarot card? You're innocent. Perfect. We also did find very interesting things. Oh, this is just my breakfast. But this might be quite fascinating for you to find out that we did find it very well hidden in the forest. And the fun part is that it seems that the victim was knocked very hard on the head. So I think this would fit perfectly. You don't know how to use it, obviously. Actually, we did find a card that says you started to take lessons. Or you were interested, but did not start the classes. If you say so. I did find it at the bakery. Couldn't resist. Do you love croissant? Is this a trap? You tell me. Do you want some? Well, I was in the mood for croissant just because I thought you would love it too. We did find some in the pocket of the victim and also in your car. Did you guys take a trip to the bakery? No. It's quite funny because, remember this piece of evidence I was talking about? Well, on this, we can find you and the specific person buying croissant. That's not you. Well, to me it seems that it's very much like you. You look exactly the same, you wear the exact same thing, and we can also see your car. Yeah, I mean, parking in front of the bakery was not a smart move, especially with that plan you had in mind. You had no plan in mind. Certainly. The good thing is, you are now a famous celebrity. Do you want to see it? Front page of the news today. I know, you did not expect it to. Well, enjoy this moment. You know, soon enough, you might be behind bars and no longer able to read news. Not yet you did. Read it anyway. You're not into gossips. I don't think these are gossips. Do you want to know what they say about you? That you are possibly someone that did a lot of these things before. That you're quite skilled. But to me, you did make so many mistakes that I cannot agree with these lines. They say that you planned it for possibly a long time. Is that true? Really? They also say you might be a fool. Well, they use words that can be a bit more polite, well written. Yeah, they don't really seem to like you, but they're kind of congratulating you for that crime, which I'm not going to do, since to me you are an amateur. Everything you did was flawed. I'm sorry to tell you that, but it's the truth. Since we can see prints on this blood pocket, I am going to have to take your fingerprints, even if I know these are yours, but just to get more proofs. So, give me your hands. These handcuffs are very tight. That's the purpose of it. I'm also going to take your saliva, just in case we need it, to make some DNA tests. So give me your hand. Actually, I will need both of them. For your fingerprints. The other one. Okay. So now that you have some ink on your fingers, place your first hand on this one and the other one. Now open your mouth. I'll collect your saliva. On top, open up. Perfect. Just so this way we can have proofs and no lies can just get in between you and justice. You know what? Perhaps we can find some croissants still remaining there. Well, at least that's a good thing. You had one last chance to eat something quite delicious, because I can guarantee that where you'll be placed, there won't be any delicious food anymore. Now, are you certain you don't want to tell me the truth of what happened that night? Don't lie to me. This can serve you, you know that? Telling us all the details, everything you did. Pieces of the body that you possibly did hide that we still are trying to find. If you collaborate with us, we can also make sure that, well, your sentence is not that high. So, anything to add? You told us everything that you knew. Certainly. Then I guess there's nothing much to say. I wish you to have a very good first night in your cell. But I must say I'm quite disappointed by you. I thought you would be a little smarter, but I guess I was wrong about that. And that's okay. Actually, I'm certain that your little friend's waiting might be quite happy to have another friend, let's say that, to stay polite. So thank you for all these details, these informations that are quite interesting, I must say. I must go now. Good night. Try to survive there.